back here with Bubba Is You. Last time, we spent the entire episode on this particular mission, even though I figured out the sort of like solve of it in the first like 8 minutes. It took me 57 minutes overall, because I wasn't figuring out the numbersy side of it. Let's go to some normal stages that won't take as long, alright? Crate square! Whoa, okay, that's a lot of rules. Flag is pull, flag is defeat. Brick is hot. Flag is melt. Oh, crikey. Boxes pull, hedges stop, Bubba is us. Alright, Bubba is us, flag is melt, boxes pull. Those seem to be mutable. Hedges stop, probably mutable. We can pull boxes, yes we can. We can also pull the flag, but it melts on... Oh, these are what they mean by brick, I see. If I push this, what happens? Water... Oh, it's sitting on water, okay, and water becomes hot, the flag melts. So what happens if I pull boxes... I don't know what I was trying to do there, actually. So doing this destroys the flag, presumably, which may not necessarily be the end of us. I think it probably is, though. So wait, hang on. So I can push the end here. I see that. And then we get... I don't really see how that helps. Hang on. Okay, so there must be something I can do with the boxes to change the way the text travels that I'm not understanding. Text isn't pull, right? No. So it's not like I could pull the win out somehow. It feels like I have to drag the box through here somehow. Okay, so I don't know why I'm not about to move to the right, because water isn't stop. I get that flag is defeat, so I should die if I step to the right, but it's not stop. Oh, is the problem that I can't pull the box through? Why can I not move to the right here? Oh, if flag is pull, that means you can't walk through it? Is that a thing? I think perhaps so. So if I had some way to get the brick... No, that wouldn't make any difference, would it? Oh, but I see it, so I can make it not pull, which means I can pull the crates... maybe. Well, I don't really know what it helps me do yet. It means I can take a step there, which is only useful if it isn't defeat. If I could say that water was pull, that would be nice. Just like covering it with boxes, I don't really know why. Okay, this feels like it's meant to be a simple one that I should easily be able to... That's just meant to teach me something. The gamut of actions I can take, again, is fairly limited. Is there some way that this is fine? That the flag disappearing isn't a problem? Is there some other way I could make win go? It's called Crate Square. Oh dear, I thought after that last episode where we did a hard one, this one would start to be... This is a normal level. These normal levels aren't supposed to be that hard, are they? I mean, they're supposed to be hard, but they're not supposed to be that hard. Oh no. Well, okay. There's a relationship here that I should be able to fix. So currently brick is hot, which is why I can't pull the flag out, right? Oh, It's like I'm supposed to pull it out at the exact same moment that water becomes hot. What it feels like is they somehow want me to get the win and out. So it's hedges stop and win. Oh, that wouldn't help anyway. If it's something to stop and win, you can't get through it. It feels like I'm supposed to pull the flag out and in the same motion change brick from hot to water is hot and brick is defeat. Which point, the flag is safe and I am safe. And then I just pull it again out of the... and then make it not be pull, and then walk on it, you know what I mean? I don't have any object word that I could say flag is, or is flag even. So what am I not understanding that I can do with the crates square? Oh, well, pulled things pull things, right? So I can do... Oops. Right, I forgot that pulled things, because they are moving, they also count as pulling a thing. Which means that if I set these up... in a less bad way. No, Admiral, no. Don't. The pull condition is tricky to get your brain around. I think I have to set up this one first, don't I? And then I get this last one to be there. And then I do this, and it's going to pull the flag out with it. Okay, that is exactly what we're doing here. Which case, now I just pull the whole thing out, right? Like, just do this kind of thing, and then... Brick is defeat, so I can't touch it, but I can pull you out, and then say you're not pull, and then walk into you. Okay, right. Pulled things, pull things. Remember that. I did know that at some point, so I should have remembered it. Ghost friend! Oh, I love ghost friends. I want a ghost friend. So big screen. Okay. Ghost is ghost, and ghost weak. Sorry, let me just look at the rules here. Skull defeat. Ghost is pull, ghost is ghost, ghost is weak, meaning if you walk into it and there's like a wall, you just like, it explodes. Flag is us also is, as well as Baba. Hedges stop, Baba is us. So I can move the flag into the skull and that will defeat us. So the trouble is, I move too far to the right and a flag disappears. What does it matter if that flag is there though? Oh, well, if flag is us and flag is win, we just instantly win. Right. So the hope is to get this keyword here all the way over to this here and get it in there, at which point we would instantly win. If win was a word we could move, then we could just say Baba is win here, but that's not the way. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Just a second here. So if I say ghost is move, it'll go one step there, and then the ghost is still pull, and so I pull it up. Now ghost friend, I see. And so I wait for you to oh, sorry, I don't want the word there. Hang on. Wait, I don't even need to keep bringing in the words. I can just do that. Oh, but I need you to not be. Oh, I didn't realize weak meant that if I touch. Oh, okay. It's not that easy. Sorry. I thought it was a tricky one, but no. Ghost, that's the point of the weak thing. It also means if you walk onto it. Basically, if you walk into it and it can't move for any reason, it explodes. Okay, didn't realize weak meant that. So we do need to get the flag keyword over, it would appear. So I think what I'm trying to do is say I pull it and then tell it go most of the way on your own. Not sure what I'm doing yet. At this point, could I say Baba is... Oh, I could say Baba is pull and have it pull me, I suppose. That's probably what we're meant to do. Oops, sorry, so sorry. I'm probably meant to get Baba is pull and have the ghost move me. It's just... Ooh, I can't push you. Okay, right, sorry. Let me just say ghost is move and have you move up and down a bit until you're up there. Oops, really, that's like there. And then... make you pull again. Hang on. I've done this in a silly way. Par for the course. Like that. And then I am the one who is pull again. Oh, okay, I'm going to have you moving, but let me just get the flag all the way over here. Oh, no, that's not what I want at all. That's the exact opposite of what I want. Sorry. And if I just do this to get the flag going a slightly more nice way. And I probably only have to do this, right? You'll walk past me. Or does weak mean you explode if you touch me? Oh, you just grab me and go. Okay. Oh, I see. Because you're weak, that makes me count as a wall for you. Understood. You can tug me along, and that doesn't, because I'm not moving myself. There's no problem there for, our flag friend. And so I'm gonna have to wait for you to go by. Sorry, so it's gonna be like this. You're gonna come on by. And I'm going to say, can I bring my flag, dear ghost friend? Oops, I have to do it a little faster. And you're going to... Oh, carry that back is fine as well. Oops, sorry. You can go ahead of me, it's fine. You can carry that back. Good. And then all I have to do is... this sort of thing. Good. Fun. So move and pull together can be a fascinating combo. Haunt! More ghost-related things. Alright, picking up some speed here. Ghost is teleport. Baba is us. We got push, we got love, we got win, we got leaf is defeat. Boosh! Oh, not that leaf, that's leaf litter or whatever we're calling it, foliage. So this is defeat. So ideally we'd have something that was... I guess we would want the ghost to be us, and we want us also to be push, right? Oh, we don't have two ises. Oh, I see, we can do the kind of the thing we did in prison. Okay, if we say that Baba is push... I'm gonna just start teleporting stuff. Oh no, it doesn't work that way. So if I say that Baba is push, we're in sort of an awkward position right now to get Baba out of there, actually. I have to do it sort of in multiple steps here, but it can be done like so, and like so. What we can do is we can push Baba into the wall here, sort of. And then get the leaf in the middle there. Oh, sorry, I had to make Baba not push before that. If I do this, does it teleport the word defeat? No. And now we say once more that Baba is us. So we can sort of push leaf to not be defeat there. So we can get out now, which means we can put the heart in here. Now we just need a teleport keyword to get an is somewhere or something. So if something is tele and push, how does that work again? Remind me, please. Well, it can't be both at the same time, but can I push it? Hang on. I can't push it through the keyword, but I could push it back onto one once they're not push anymore. So what that means is I need to not get you stuck in the corner like a fool. I need one of you to be where I want the is to end up. Okay, right, so I'm gonna have you be here. You be here. Oh, sorry, here. And then I make you not push, but tele. and then push the is into you, and love is will intermittently be win now. Whoop! But also is will intermittently be defeat, so I need to time that a little better. Sorry. So like that, and then like that, and then like that. Okay, good. Boosh! Wait. Done it! Okay, understood. That one was way easier. Grand stream. Let's clear out Forest to Fall, shall we? Should be no problem to get that done this episode. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be moving before we understand. Okay, key is so many rules. Water's defeat. Key is open. Wall is stop. Flag is win. Baba's us. Kiki's Kiki. Box has flag. Kiki is move. Box is shut. Key is pull. So if we unlock the box with a key, we get a flag. Flag is win. That doesn't seem to change anytime soon. So basically, unlocking the key, the box is a must. Currently, key is pull, Kiki is Kiki, and also Kiki's moving about. So I can pull the key with me, but through tight quarters, it stops being possible to really pull it in the precise manner you're hoping to. This is like we end up here, which is at how we're gonna have to use Kiki, presumably. I can unlock this, what's it called? Grand stream. I can sort of push this out of the way and then redo the pull thing. Alternately, this is why they said Kiki's Kiki, so they can't just make this Kiki into a key. But we can say that Kiki is pull, so I can kind of take them to where I want them to help me get this key out. Like this. That should be fine if... Oh, well, hang on. No, actually, we don't need... We can just leave you there and then make you move again. And you will step... Oh, if you move, you don't get defeated. Okay, so... What I actually should have done was let the key way back out there. Okay, gotcha. Let's just leave the key there. I'm understanding. I want to pull Kiki into the right place to help bring the key across the river because Kiki is invulnerable to defeat. Kiki cannot be defeated. Once you're in the right spot, I move it back to Kiki's move. Job's a good one. That's a nice, easy one. And I'll just have that key from her partner. Thank you very much. Cheers. And I'm just gonna... Can I walk over a box? Yes, I can. So I can do this sort of thing. Boosh! Haha! Great! That should be forced to fall. I done did. Leaf is move. Complete. And how many people have that, I wonder? Oops, I did not mean to do that. Whoa, my Steam is bugging out, but 13% of players had that one. There you go, let's move it on, shall we? So that is being described as World 4, and this one over here is being described as World 3, and what about the one over here that we unlocked with the blue gate, huh? A way out? Is it just one particular secret level, or is it like some kind of level... Oh, right, we already looked at it and it said level finale. I don't like that. It must be like each of these gates unlocks like a next ending, so to speak. That one obviously isn't going to be an ending we want. So it's down to Temple Ruins with us. Mission 1, Fragility. Is this where weak is going to show up? Okay, Baba's us, Baba's weak, which means if we touch anything else, explode! I presume we also can still be defeated. I can push things, though. I'm allowed to do that. We got some groovy tunes, bro, but I can make the skulls into us if I throw this is on over here and then do this sort of thing. What? Oh, if something is UN defeated, it just gets wrecked. I see. Probably the better thing to do then is make the skulls weak, huh? And just traipse over them. And then similarly get the is weak down here for rock and then crash through it also. Nice teachy level, good. Rock is weak. Smash. So now that tells us you can push weak things, but they will break in the end. Oh my god, I just noticed like the sentries over there, like the night looking things. Tunnel vision. Temple Ruins number 2. Tunnel vision. Okay, so Baba's move. Kiki's us, I see. Wall stop, waters sink. So if Baba keeps moving, Baba will just sink in there. Right. Oh, and there's boulders under there, huh? Rock is push. Baba has rock, I see. It wasn't that there was a rock under the water. Right. Okay, I think I understand. So before I push that in, I want to say that the rock has a Baba. Do I not? Or actually, really, rock has rock. Ah, see, if I'd done this one first, the infinite Baba machine would... No, not that. I would have probably come to the infinite Baba machine conclusion earlier, because we've just made an infinite rock machine. Yeah, boosh, 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 boosh. Oh, I can't really do any more than that. Whatever, we win. Got it. A present for you. Aw, for me? It's Box. Box says push. Love is you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Love is melt. Water is hot. Got it. I can push the box across to what avail who says. Box has flag. It would be nice if Box then could melt. So, if I do this in a less bad way, I've got an idea. I could make Box's push into a horizontal statement and use it to push the box through and then say that Box is us. which point we should have a few ways to fix this. We want, well, let's just make water is not hot and then get all these useful keywords in here, shall we? Like this. So then I would say love is you. Get the box, oops, sorry, box has to be push. Get that box a-going, like, so. Get it all in the water, say that it, guess what, box is actually melt. Water isn't hot, let's do that. And then flag is ours. I opened my present. Okay, love is out there. So many uplifting messages today, a present for us. Ghost friends. Okay, so we've got a has at the top here. That means you basically you won't be able to retrieve whatever you're putting there. Door is shut. Baba's us. Key is open. Wall is stop. Box is push. Love is win. Love is always win. Box is weak. Door is stop. So if, for instance, I were to say, box has key. Oh, box is already weak, which is convenient. I can get the key out of here, and I could say key is push. This is a naive solution so far, though, because there's clearly more to this. This only allows me to open one single door. So really what we want is that box be... Oh, we would want key... Oh, okay, it's more complicated than I thought. So I see that I could break the statement like this. Why would I want to? I don't yet know. Box isn't open, so it's not like I could open it with this and then get a key out. Okay, hang on. There's an and in here to be used. So all the rules on the outside, I'm pretty sure that's all immutable. The only thing we're worried about is the stuff on the inside, because love is win and the love is just sitting there. So as soon as you get outside, you win. So basically what we need, since door is shut, is two things that are open, because I don't think we can change it so that door is weak or anything. If we had two keywords, so we could do box and key has box, I guess, but that doesn't make the... Or box has key and box? Does that mean it'll drop two things? Is that a thing? Let's find out. Box has key and box. And then we say the box is push. Will it drop both a key that will explode the door? And another box? Yes, it will. Okay, but now the key's gotta be pushed so I can actually unlock that door. Whoosh. And then, oh, there's just so many keys. Okay. Right, got it. Cool. I don't think there was a simpler way to do that anyway. Walls of gold. No secret levels yet, huh? Interesting. Okay, so currently wall is win. Oh, that's a very orange wall. Baba's us, rock is push. Wall and ice is stop. The ice is stop doesn't seem to matter. Rock is also win, but it's also push. What was it called again? Walls of gold. So all I gotta say is wall is rock, and then we can push them, and then go change something to be better, probably. But what else being win could help? Baba, I guess, but that's why the ice is here, because we can't push this out. I can make the rock all be walls. I don't see how that helps either. Same problem. There's still push and stop both. It's a thing that isn't really compatible with wind, so to speak. Made a bunch more walls. Neat. Ice is stop, so not making rock or wall into ice doesn't help. It'd be nice if we could get ice to stop being stop. Ah. No. I was gonna say make a wall is Baba. That just gives us a lot of Babas. That doesn't really achieve anything. It doesn't make Baba as win, for instance. Let's just do it because it'll be fun. The noises it makes when we walk around remind me of the dialogue in Celeste. So much Baba, haha! I don't know why. I don't know why I really want to do this, but I did. Okay, anyway, sorry. Focus. So the trouble is, things that are push or stop that are also win don't really help you all that much. I don't seem to have a way to make it not push, nor the wall and ice not stop, which means I probably have to make something else into win. Except what else is there? Baba, but how do I get a Baba is quote from that side? Ooh, this is a weird one. Yet another one where it feels like the solution should be fairly simple when you consider the small amount of actions I can take. I can't do a whole lot, so... Because I can get my ises and stuff all up and out here, but the only one that seems to be accessible to them is rock, which we already had that keyword. So I can say rock is win another way, but what's the difference? I can say rock is rock, but that only matters if I was worried about changing it, which I would have to do. And like I said before, we can do all kinds of stuff like rock is ice, but to what end? Rock is wall is basically the same thing, plus we already had the option. I can't tell if this one is actually quite clever and thinky, or if I'm being real dense. And perhaps there's a combination of the two. at play. I'm feeling like there's got to be one of those things going on where... No, but there isn't any object that is like that. I was going to say where there's some object that I can make it into nothing so that it can become floor and then something else moves over top of it and this helps us win somehow, but Rocket's push and Baba is you, we don't seem to be able to change. Wall and Ice and Stop, we don't seem to be able to change, so none of the objects can become floor. It feels like I have to say Baba is win somehow. But that would involve moving the ice, which is stop. If I could say ice is rock, that would be handy, because I could push it out of the way. It does feel pointed that this isn't boxed in any way. I can access this stuff just only from one angle. I don't have another hand to use either. I'm like totally stumped on this so far. What the heck? So far, the rest of the Ruined Temple was like super chill. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm getting it. Yeah, it took me a minute. I forgot that I could say rock is you, but what's the point? Because then I could just as easily say rock is Baba, and the Babas are me. But the point is that I can say rock is win, and I can't say Baba is win. So if rock is win and rock is us, then we win. Got it. Because I was wondering what the two rock keywords was about. Right. Sorry. Okay, that really shouldn't have been that hard. That is what I should have clocked much earlier. All right, sorry. Further fields. Extra one of ruins. Temple ruins, that is. Baba is move. Kiki's us. Wall is stop. Baba's defeat. Flag is win, Baba's Baba, grass is defeat. So no touchy Baba. If I, wait, do they do anything terrible? Or am I gonna be fine if I just leave this around? Because them pushing flag is win isn't probably a big deal. Currently grass is defeat. What I wonder is what happens if, oh, I see, I can't do that from this thing. Well, I can, that's fine, actually. Oh, we said Baba's defeat, so if I'd say Baba's you, we all just explode. Right, okay, I was about to say, what's wrong with that? Bake! So there's an interesting situation going on at the top right there. Baba's Baba in defeat, grass is defeat. I don't actually see how I could change any of those. I feel like they're all at a wall. I don't think they change. Maybe we could tack some kind of and businesses on there, but there's no point. What I feel like we want is to make flag into push somehow, but that would require me being on the other side of the grass, wouldn't it? We cannot touch grass. I can't tell if the flag is win thing there is just there, is doing something bad by pushing it into the corner there, or if it's just there to call my attention to the fact that it can be pushed. I suppose if what I was thinking was if we did something like flag is push, but there's no real way to orchestrate that if we're not the ones over there doing it, is there? So if I break the move thing and then go and put push like in front of you, I mean that doesn't help, right? Because then we just get push flag is win, which isn't a useful statement, really. It's like we have to get grass out of there and say grass is push somehow or something. Well, I kind of feel like flag is push and flag is win. It has to go from flag is win to flag is push back to flag is win somehow. And they're gonna just carry the flag over here. Well, this is another situation like the robots one where, like, I don't know how to I can't make them change direction once they're over there. Because even if I did it so that Baba was also us, like this, again, if they're defeat, they also just explode. Well, if something is push and defeat, though, it doesn't hurt me to touch it, right? I can push it out of the way. So I can make them move, like, some of them up and down. Just, we've had no luck with that before. Also, something's push and defeat and it walks into me, do I still blow up? Okay, so I can shove through it. Okay, right. So another situation where if I could find a way to change their direction once they were over there, it would be a different story. But as far as we know, that's not a thing. So I guess if I'm pushing them for any reason, it's just to set them up for on which coordinate they will be moving left and right. Okay, so I could set up flag as push for a bit, showing you what I'm talking about here. Oh no, I can't. That's actually probably why that wall is there. That startled the heck out of me. I forgot that was gonna happen. Because if I did is here and push here, they're gonna put one of them near the wall. Right, okay. So I can't do flag as push down there, and even if I could, it wouldn't stick, because the is push would go to the right and they would be below the is, not the flag. So I could have if I have three of them, I can push my Kiki is you statement over there for some reason, maybe. The only thing I can think that would be helpful to make is you is the flag, which I guess is what that wall down there is preventing you from doing. Because naturally, if you tried to do something like this, it'll just break your is you statement before you get too far. And then... Does that help? No, it doesn't really. Although, of course, it is interesting to note that they continue to push things even after your soul flies to the ether. So there may be something you can get them to push after your doom in some way that is helpful. I suppose if we could get flag as move to happen somehow, that would be handy. I don't see how you would. Flag as you would be great. Flag as move would be great. That's presuming it moves left and right. But what it feels like has to happen is we get flag as push going and then somehow get a Baba to push it back. Like, you'd have to have one Baba already on the right side of it by the time you said flag is push. And as far as I understand it, there's no way to get a Baba on the other side of the text before it does that. I can, of course, break this and then say Baba is push such that we can get out of the way of that, so we're not at risk of that occurring. But aside from that, I don't know what I would be doing here. It's another situation where if I had a way that I knew that made them turn once they were already on the other side, it would be also trivial. Well, maybe not trivial, but it would be relatively not that difficult. I can change Baba into grass, but that doesn't seem to help. It just adds more defeat points and loses our moving things. If I could get the grass to move, that would be cool. It feels like there's a specificity to the shape of the Baba is Baba and defeat and the grass is defeat thing, right? If they wanted it to be completely immutable, they would just put it on that upper right wall, right? Like beyond that other point. The fact that it's here is like you're supposed to do something like Baba is grass or something. Or somehow find a way to get grass a bit more open to manipulation. But as far as I can tell, with the open sides there, all we could do is say that something else was grass, or if I had an and, which I don't, I could say something and grass is defeat, which I'm just adding more defeat things. So I think I'm maybe on the wrong track there. Maybe it's just there because they could have. Because they could, so they did. They didn't have to close it up in a wall if they could be stylish like that. So I think the bottom right there with flag is win is the vital point. Especially it is noteworthy that they push it to a point where flag and is remain available for moving, but win does not. Wow, this light is totally dying on me. Hilarious. Anyway. Oh, is there some... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, sorry, this is brilliant. I think I've just worked this out. If this is true, then this is so cool. You know what I was saying before about how we can get something to move continue moving my words, the words that comprise Kiki is you, even after my untimely demise. I think I've just clocked what's going on here. Nope, never mind. Wait, that doesn't make sense at all. I was gonna say, let me just show you what I had in mind here. I was gonna say if we do it this way, then if they'll become Kiki as flags, we'll get a flag on this side, and then they'll bring Kiki as you back. But first of all, they don't bring Kiki as you back, and secondly, even if they did, I would be a flag and there would be no Kiki. But still, that might be helpful that I can move Kiki is to turn Kiki into something else. As long as that thing also becomes you eventually. The only things that can be you and safe are Kiki and flag, though. So we're back to the thing of I can't get is you in there in the way I want. Unless, again, I have some way to move them up and down once they're already over there, which I don't believe I do. Question is, why is Kiki is you available to me? I should be asking myself that. If it were meant to be an immutable rule that never changed, they would have just left it behind a wall, surely, right? So what am I supposed to do with these words? Oh, okay, so I've gotten an idea comes to mind. I don't know how just yet. Sorry, I just want to set this up nice because I was trying to, and now I'm like, I gotta have it. Aha! Push my words away. Okay, so if I had some way to make it that they would push me, and then eventually, and whilst I was not you, so I would break Kiki as you, and change it to Kiki as push. Someone would push me. Okay, it requires a bit of experimentation here, so let me just wait for them all to be back home, so to speak, and in a place where I can push them. Like that. Basically, all we need to do is get them to push me twice while I'm not me, and then somehow the way they push it makes me me again. Which means the action I take to make me not be me also has to make me be push and then be moved, which can be done... Okay, just give me a minute here. So move is going to be on this side of you. Maybe it's easier if we push the whole thing, like, here. I'm having Baba's push here just for the time being, but what I'm going to do is leave it here in the end and then shove it there so that I stop being me at the same time that they go to push me. Maybe it's better if we're all one more down then. So, before I overthink it, let's just try pushing them all to this wall. The fact that there are 3 does feel pertinent, and then do this whole thing where I go like, hi-yah! And so I'm nothing now at the moment. But they're gonna start pushing things. Oh no, okay, that's bad because they're just gonna push me in there, aren't they? Oh, interesting. They just left me behind? Wait, they didn't push me through the grass? Why is... Oh, because I'm not pushed. They can't push me. So maybe what we need... I don't know why just yet. I think I'm very close to the right track here. We've got to have one of them, like, on this side for something. I don't actually know if we need all 3 of them in this precise manner. And I actually also don't really know if this fixes the problem as such. Oh, it's just gonna explode the Babas, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Maybe the first thing to do is just get them to, oops! Maybe the first thing to do is just get them to shove my words a little farther back, so I have a little more control over how this all pans out. Like, start by doing this sort of thing, they're gonna come back in sort of in equal measure. So actually, that's a silly way to do it. I should do it like, I should do it, get this down here. So that they're all gonna push it sort of in sequence, right? Of course, you right. I can't help but feel there's an easier way to do this because this gives you a handful of options, the way you can move 3 people at once. So there are probably more creative ways to do this than what I'm doing, which is sort of a brute force kind of method, which to give myself the most options possible. But let's just start this way. Do this just to get my words back a whole bunch. There's probably fine. And now I can actually think a little more closely about how I want this to go, like in what order. Okay, so let me actually drag it a bit back now. And see, I probably didn't actually have to do all that, although this will work. Hang on, this will probably work. This will probably work. Just give me a minute to get it a little further back. I think what we want to do here is get one of them like this, and then the other 2 a little bit behind. Oh, I didn't leave myself very much time to get back here. Hang on. It doesn't. Oh, it does matter where I am. Okay, so Baba is like there, and then so I'm gonna push the move there, and then they're gonna start pushing me. So I'm gonna wait, they're gonna push that off. I'm no longer me, but I am push. Oh no. No, they had to all be on the same point, don't they? I was thinking I had to stagger it for reasons that, no, never mind. Sorry, take 2, try that. And then they're gonna push the Kiki's push along, but then it's gonna get to a point here where it hits the wall, and then becomes Kiki as you, and then I can break out, and I'm over here, and we win! Okay, good. Oh, that was enough to clear the area! Yeah! Boosh, what does 4 flowers grant us? Oh, all kinds of, all kinds of things! Right, okay. That one took me a while to put the pieces together. Putting together the pieces of, they can push me if I'm push, and I'm not you. And they can push my Kiki is statement along as well, but in a way that will change as it goes if I stagger the way it is shaped. But of course, so it seems like this place maybe isn't going to have all that many extra levels, but we shall see. How's it feel? It's going to take less time to complete than the Solitary Isle and the Forest of Fall this world, though. And that is all for now, my friends. The next video going to the channel is going to be a compilation of times where I did not speak very well. It happens so regularly. And that's all for me. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! Souls may be in peril before, but this is the first time I've gotten so far so good. Whatever he said.